Yeah, hello everyone. I'm back. So, in this video, we talked about how to set up the Maven dependency, how to install the Cucumber plugin. That is the first step. Now, the second step is how to create the feature file. First of all, what in by feature? First of all, what in by BDD? BDD is nothing but it's a collection of feature file. What in feature file is nothing but it's a collection of scenarios. What in by scenario? Scenario is nothing but it's a collection of Gherkin statement. What in by Gherkin statement? It's a collection of step definitions. What in by step definitions? It's a what is that? Collection of Selenium scripts. Selenium, Java, TestNG scripts. That is what BDD. You'll feel that was what in by BDD? Yes, BDD is nothing but a collection of feature file. What in by feature file? It's a collection of scenario. Scenario means it's a test case. What in by scenario? Collection of Gherkin statement. You already know what in by Gherkin statement. Gherkin statement means given, when, then, and but. Okay, and you will feel that what in by Gherkin statement? Collection of step definitions. What in by step definitions? Collection of skills. What is that? Selenium. The step definitions is made up of Selenium, Java, test and scripts. Okay, now let's go further. Okay, second step is feature file creation. How to create the feature file? Once you create this Maven, what you have to do means you won't get this kind of folder. Okay, you won't get this kind of stuff. This folder you won't be getting. What you have to do, you have to go and create the folder or package. You have to create the packages. You have to type features. Okay, packages you have to do. You will create the features like that. Then what you have to do, okay, you have to create the feature. What is that? Feature file. How to create the feature file? Go here, do the right click, go to here, click on the file, okay, and type what is that? Whatever the name, whatever the feature file name you want. For example, you want to create test.feature means test.feature. I already created login.feature. Similarly, login.feature. I already created. Click it and finish means automatically you will get like this. This is a plain file, you'll be getting this. Okay, so what you have to do? Unnecessary stuff you don't want means delete it. Okay, how many scenario you can go and create it? You can create n number of scenario. You can put your test case name. What is the test case name? What is that? Verify login functionality. Okay, you can do that actually. Similarly, you can create n number of scenarios. Kidding? And you can write your own test case, whatever the test case you already created, right? This cases, you just go and paste it here as well, no issue. See that? This test case is ready, right? You'll feel that. But if I run this cases, will it work? No, it won't work. If you run it, this one means it won't work. See that? You will get like this only. If you run it, simply you are running this. Hey, I'm going to run this particular run as Cucumber scenario. Will it work? It won't work. Why? It is saying this undefined scenario. Why undefined scenario? What I told actually. Scenario is nothing but it's a collection of Gherkin statement. What in by Gherkin statement? Okay, scenario. This is a scenario, right? What is my scenario? Verify login functionality. What about, what is that actually? Collection of Gherkin statement. Yes, boss. Collection of Gherkin statements are there. Already there. Then, but it doesn't have any kind of, what is that? It doesn't have any kind of step definitions. What in the step definitions? This is what step definitions. See that? This is step. What is a step actually? Gherkin step. Okay, let me copy this, okay, so that you will understand. Time being, I'm just copying. Copying, I'm putting into the notepad. What is this actually? Given I opened Mercury applications, it is nothing but this particular Gherkin step. Agree? This is nothing but this one. Right? Now, this particular Gherkin statement, they don't have any implementations actually. See that? Nothing. There is no implementations. Write the code here something. What they mention here is, they are saying this, write code here to turn the praise above into concrete actions. So that is what I did means, I just went and created one more package. Simple, just go there, go to here, click on the package. I put the name as step def something. Is it a written rule like this? No, you can put any name. I just put a step definition package. After that, I created one Java class. In the Java class only, the whatever here, right? Same stuff, right? Whatever the here. See that, right? This everything I just copy and pasted there. This is what I copy and pasted. Getting given a log into that. This is already created, okay? Copy, pasted, copy, pasted. But in this one is, these all the codes are unnecessary code. You have to delete it. These are all things are, you have to delete it. Why you have to delete it? Because there is no meaning for this particular implementations. You have to delete it. So what I did means, after that, I have written the code. Okay. So that is nothing but, what is that? Collection of Selenium, Java and test engine scripts. I'll repeat one more time. First is I created the feature file. How I created the feature file? Just went there, right? I went there, here is I went there. This is a feature file I created, tested a feature file created. After that, what I did, I created one scenario. In the scenario means nothing but it's a test case. In the scenario, I put some Gherkin statement. What in the Gherkin statement? One Gherkin statement, two Gherkin statement, three Gherkin statement, Gherkin statement. How the Gherkin statement is starting? Given, when, then, and but it is starting. But when I run this, it is saying this, hey boss, you don't have any implementations. So implement it. So to put the step definitions, this step needs some definitions. For that, what I did, I created one step definitions. So I copy pasted. So inside that, I'm going to write the particular code. Selenium, Java, test engine code. Getting? So hopefully step 2 and 3 you're getting. Okay. Now the next step we are going to talk about that, step number 4. Okay, what is the step number 4? That is nothing but it's a runner file. Again, you'll feel that bus step definition you put it. What about this code actually? Right? That's a Selenium code, right? We need to put like the step definitions. I already put some kind of Selenium code. That is nothing but your normal Selenium code. Let me explain about this normal Selenium code. This is nothing but what I'm given a logged into the applications. So here is what I did means I'm just calling one function. What is the function? The function name is driver manager. The class is driver manager. Let me go to here. I created one utility driver manager. This is a class. In this class, I contain some static method. Okay, again you will feel that, boss, you have written the bulky code. Don't worry about that. I already explained in this particular video multiple times. What do you mean by class, everything, right? Here is I explained that, right? This video number 1. What do you mean by class, object, everything explained. What do you mean by static, right? What do you mean by static method, class, everything I already. What do you mean by driver, every step I already explained. Go through the previous video, right? Selenium WebDriver, everything I explained here in this line. So, what is the use of this particular method means? It will launch the Chrome browser and it will return the only the WebDriver. That driver is I am getting this, and with the help of the particular driver I am launching the applications. Okay, so that is what in the step definition I am doing that. Getting team? So that's what I did it here in this one. In this one, given I entered username as Mercury. What I did actually entered username as Mercury. Here is I entered the username as Mercury. What I'm doing? I'm doing the send keys. Password. This password is how it is mapping. This is a password, right? This is a password. Enter username as Mercury. So this password is coming here. Then, sorry, username is coming here. Then enter. Similarly, password also entering. And I clicked on the login button. Everything. Getting team? So this is everything, okay? This basic actions, everything where I put it means I put it in the page class. Okay, here is a little bit I used the page factory design pattern. In the previous video, I just explained about the, oh, my battery is going to die. In the previous video, I just explained about the page object model, right? And if you go to the previous video, in this one, right, page object model, how to, how the test cases are converted into the page object model. In the previous video, I just explained. Similarly, same concept only. The locators and nothing different, and actions, same way only. So the page classes I created. Okay. Then the fourth step is I just runner file. What do you mean by runner file? Runner file means you have to run your test case, right? How to run the test case? You have to use your runner file. So what I did means I just created one file called testrunner.java. So this runner file always starts with Cucumber options. Okay, in the Cucumber option is what I have to mention here means I need to mention the feature file. Hey, which feature file you want to run it? Refer the package. What is this glue? Glue is nothing but it's a step definition. Glue means normally English word is what is that? It's a sticky. It's a glue, right? So this feature and this step definition has to stick it, right? That's what we are using the glue. Glue is nothing but step definition. Why? What I mentioned here is feature file is nothing but it's a collection of scenario. Collection of scenario is nothing but statements. Step is nothing but step definitions. So this everything have to bind it, stick it, right? To make that only I'm using this glue. Okay, that's glue always point to the your step definitions. This feature will point to the features. Monochrome means you will get the proper log report, everything. Okay, do we need to publish the report? Yes, true. How to generate the report? This kind of plugin, pretty HTML, JSON, this kind of stuff is. So this is a runner file. Okay, that is a step number 4. Step number 5 is how to run run it using pom.xml. That I'm going to explain. Okay, so what you have to do means you have to mention this particular runner file in where? In the pom.xml. Let me check my chart battery. Okay, so my battery is going to die. So I will explain about this 0.5 in the separate video. Thank you. I'll explain in the next video. Thank you.